Is Tunde Babalola, and in the studio with me is no other person, my co-host, Eunice Orji. Eunice, how are you?
I'm fine, thank
How
you.
is everything with you?
Fine, thank you. Very fine.
Well, we want to give God all the glory for the privilege and the grace bestowed upon each and every one of us to come into the new month, the month of love, the month of love. Eunice, this is the month of love. What do you think?
Well, it's the month of love, the month of goodness. When you talk love now, you're talking the worldly love. We should add
Okay.
the real love,
The
not
real love.
mouth love. But
Okay.
these days, people play lip service.
Not the fake love.
Not. It's the fake love they're talking. We're not talking real love.
But to the world at large, we have come into the month of love, what people believe to be love. What do you think? Is it really the original love? Can the original love be given the special month that we tag the month of love?
Well, it can. You can tag along. But every day should be about love. Every day is love. But since they've chosen a special day for love, if you ask me, the special day is being used in a negative manner. Because if a husband that has not loved his wife from morning till night, is in the night he will now come and be saying, I love you. There will be no content.
So what we're saying now is that the love that we're talking about here has to do with sex, or you have something to gain from it.
If you check statistics, there are unwanted pregnancies on this particular period because the love aspect of it has been abused. You know, there's no depth, there's no content,
There is no commitment.
no commitment. It's like, okay, some people have sacked their former girlfriends now, getting ready for the new one that they want to go and, devour. And I don't think it's a platform for husbands to show their wives that they love them. It's not. Every day you should show love. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. On that day is not supposed
You
to
should
be that.
radiate love.
Yes.
Every day.
On that day, if you're showing love every day, you just crown it by appreciating her the more.
Or appreciating
Him the more. You know?
I'm standing for.
You know why I use the
Understand?
ha ha ha?
Okay.
Is because women are emotional and they like that physical expression of love. Like I'm talking about you expressing love every day. On that day, the woman will still want you to repeat 1,000,000 times, I love you, and maybe bring flower that will die the next day. That's the woman for you.
Okay.
For the man, I can't speak for the men now. I heard some men on radio saying that they don't want socks, they don't want tie, they don't want boxer shorts.
Is it all about giving gifts?
It shouldn't be all about giving gifts.
But it has become something else that on the 14th, which is tagged as the Valentine Day, if you don't give a gift, you are not really showing love.
Well, that's how the world has created it. But you see, we can always tap into that and do the real thing. If you've been loving towards your wife all this while, that day could also be special. You could buy her a gift if you prefer. Or you could, call her up in the office if it's a working okay, it's on a Sunday this time around.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, you can wake up very early in the morning and
Go to
take
church.
tea or church. Make breakfast.
We are going to love in the church this month.
You start the loving from the bedroom.
Okay.
We
take it to the church.
And take it to the church.
Lift up holy hands together.
From there, there's no going home. Even if you have children, go out for lunch. Have some lunch. I'm sure Lagos will be crazy on that 14th because it's a weekend.
I just pray that they don't predict that Sunday.
Don't see the amount of condoms that will be sold. It will be what they call quantum leap.
Well, it is another Monday on marriage and relationship matters. The reason why we are here is all because of you. The reason why so many are hurting or emotionally locked down is because they don't understand what love means. Tonight, we are going to be talking on that same four-letter words. But this time around, we want to ask a question. Is love really enough? Is love really enough? Eunice, is love really enough?
Love is not enough.
But love is everything.
It is everything. You know, when you say there are practical aspects of love, and there are what you call the emotional aspect, there's the fantasy part of love, the chemistry kind of love, the dream, you know. So when you move from that aspect of the chemistry and the chemical connection between a man and a woman, the infatuation, you connect, you decide to get together. After that first night on the bed, the real work begins. Because that is where you will wake up in the morning, turn around, and the man says good morning, or the woman says good morning, and you hear mouth order. Do you throw this love away? You start, thinking, gosh, is this what I'm going to be seeing every night or every morning? You start working. A wise woman will look for ways to help kill that mouth order. From love.
But that's still love.
That's what I'm saying. If she loves him, she will not condemn him. Out of love, she'll correct it and help. She might not even say a word, but she'll provide whatever the man needs to help. The same thing with the woman. She'll make suggestions, give tips. Because if you go outright to condemn the man or the woman, you hurt the person and the person withdraws. So the work starts from that honeymoon night. That's when it starts.
So what you meant to say is that the verbal word love is not enough. Then you have to go practical.
Even the expressive one is not enough. The caressing one, the kissing love, you haven't started. You're just doing maybe 5-10% of the work of love.
That means you're simply saying that you have to prepare your mind to tolerate your partner.
Exactly.
Irrespective of what you see in marriage or relationship. Is love enough? That's a question to everyone out there tonight. Have you in a way experienced love? How was your experience? And what were the things that you experienced during the course of your loving? We want to hear you tonight. It's a special night of love. The number to dial is 0129 11031, 0129 11031, or 0129 34435. Are you in love? Or are you just trying to be in love? Is somebody whispering something to you and is getting to your mind, and then you're about to release that which you call love to that guy or that lady? Yes. What's your take on that?
Which part of it? Releasing your mind to that
Yes,
person?
somebody's whispering something to you, sweet talking you, bedroom voice, and then you're just about to go out or let down your guards for such a person. Is it right?
You don't let down your guard at all. You have to this time shine your eyes, wear magnifying glasses, make sure your senses are alert 100%, because you need to know the person. You need to find out who this person is, and you can only do that by being alert, listening more, reading body language. You don't let down your guard. That's when you will know, because there's no way a man or a woman pretends. No matter how long, they must drop mistakes. They must drop their real selves. You must act it out.
What of in a situation whereby in the courts, in the process of courtship, you have discovered one or two mistakes about the guy, but because of love, just the guy decided to, you know, look away from
It
that
depends
mistake,
on the
saying
mistake. It
he
depends
will
on
change or she will change.
You see, when you're cutting and you find some irreparable mistake, stop, quit. Because, like my people will say, you don't learn how to use your left hand in old age. It's difficult. When you're a child, you can start adjusting and you get used to it. But a full-grown man, a full-grown woman, how do you expect the person to start changing? Character is difficult to really change. You can try to adjust.
So what you are saying is not in the power of any man to change any man. But I've had some people said, I think I will change him.
If you check, most times that I will change him is, you see, you that you're saying you want to change somebody, it is you that gets changed. The best way to change somebody is act out the right thing. Then the person that is willing to be changed will pick up from you. When the person is portraying those negative character and you are able to condone them and do the right thing in the midst of the negative character, the person might change. The one that is not possessed though might change. Because the person will look at you and say, I'm doing all this and this person is still like this. I want to be like her, I want to be like him. Yeah, they will adjust. They will make an effort. But if you want to change the person, you find out that it is you that get changed.
Now what of in a situation where you are married, right? You know, you are married to him or her, and then you suddenly begin to see all these, the display of the negative character. What do you think of that?
At that time it's a bit late. You start asking for the grace of God and bearing the pain. That's why I use the word bearing magnifying glass and making sure your senses are alert. I've said it before, if you're cutting and you happen to get 45% of what you're looking for in a man or a woman, you have a perfect person. Because the remaining is to be worked at. You work at it. It doesn't fall down from heaven like manna.
Well, how are you planning your Valentine? Are you ready to let down your guard to give your love out to that guy or that lady? We want to hear your voice tonight. Put a call through to us, probably you need counsel, or you want to share your experience of love with us. The number to dial is 0129-11031, 0129-11031, 0129-34435, 0129-34435. These are the numbers to dial tonight. We are still talking on the four letter words. Very powerful words.
Love, love, you know, it can kill you positively or negatively.
Is love really a dangerous thing? Like I said, I asked, like, okay, we have a caller here. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What is your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ikeja. I'm calling from Babalola.
You are calling from where?
From Ikeja.
Oh, from Ikeja. So what is the name?
Yeah.
What is the name? Your name?
My name is Leko.
Okay, Lekon. So what do you have to tell us tonight?
Yeah, I have something to share tonight.
All right, please go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I've experienced some things, and due to what she said, I think she's right.
You don't
have
what?
to put on your
Magnifying glasses. Said you have to put on your magnifying glasses.
Yeah, you have to put on your magnifying glasses.
Mm.
Yeah, I met Tunde last year. We were talking just for this morning.
Okay.
I gave him know her.
Okay.
So she's a single mother.
She's what?
So
Okay.
she's a single mother.
All right.
I try to accommodate her in everything she needs, I give it to her. But all of a sudden, I think when I call her on December to come. So I give her something for her and her needs. So all of a sudden, what she did was so surprising. Upon what I did to her, she stole my phone. Up to now, I haven't seen her, and my phone is gone.
Lekon, it is well with you. All right, thank you for that. We appreciate your experience. Oh, Eunice, what do you think?
That one's just a tip. Using love to steal.
A single mother.
Single mother. Maybe that's why she's single. It's
Is she
terrible.
single? She's
Well,
not single.
If
has
she
a
has
child.
such bad character, who's going to stay with her?
No.
Nobody will stay with her.
And there are so many ladies like that out there.
Because
It's a
they
terrible
see the material things and they don't see the one that will last for a lifetime. And they want to steal. It might be the one that will treat you right that you're going to steal from. You steal the heart, steal the person's emotion, and steal the person's physical possession. And they forget that what you give, you will get. That is certain. The same treatment you net out to anybody, any man or any woman, you will certainly receive in your lifetime.
Well, we are still expecting your call. We want to hear your experience, relating to the word love. Have you been hurt? Have you been heartbroken? We want to hear you tonight on 0129111031, 0129111031, or 0129344355, 0129344355. Love. I gave her everything. I gave her everything. And she ran away with my phone.
Very petty, you know. Very fun.
Well, Eunice, over to you. Love.
I think you should be on the hot seat as a married man here.
Yeah,
Yes.
as a married
Can you
man.
tell us how you've coped all these, how many years? 12 years?
13.
13 good years of marriage.
Wow.
Don't give us one practical experience.
Yeah, it has not been easy, really. It has not been easy, really. But what you need and what I prayed for, was to talk to God on how I can run that institution. Seeing myself as a role model to many. So I think that provoked me to go and ask God the secret of how to be successful in marriage. And then the secret is very, very simple. Play the game of a fool. Just be a fool. You understand? If you look at your house now, the most important thing and the most dirty thing and the most useless thing in your house is a rag. You understand? But it's as well very, very important. You understand? So I had to play the game of fool. And if you look at the scripture, the Bible says the foolishness of God is wiser than the wisest man. You understand? So God played the same game. And when you are playing the game of a fool, you are playing the game of submission. You are playing the game of submission, not seeing yourself. You understand? It's actually a strategy to win the game. When you play that game, it helps you because when you are quiet, when you are playing the game of a fool, it opens your spiritual eyes, and then you are very, very okay. We have a caller. Let me, so that I won't take time. Hello, good evening. Your name is Miriam. Where are you calling from, Miriam? Okay, Miriam. What would you love to share with us tonight? I love. Please, can you repeat that, Miriam? Okay. tribe be a barrier? Yeah, Eunice.
It can.
Okay, all right, we will deal with that later. Thank you very much. Eunice,
Yes.
back on the hot seat. Can it can a tribe be a barrier?
It can, because some people are very, which word will I use to quantify it? They are very particular. Sometimes it starts with the parents. They will tell you, I don't want you to marry from this area. I don't want you to marry from this area. And when they inculcate it into the child's mind, now builds
It
a
becomes a
mountain,
barrier.
yeah, it becomes a barrier, and she will go, or he will go sniffing and saying, I don't want to marry you, but I want to marry Yoruba. I don't want to marry this or Hausa. But I believe that if you find love anywhere,
Love is everywhere.
it's everywhere. Where you find love, grab it. There will be difficulties because there will be battle. Your parents will fight you, maybe your spouse or your partners, but love can hold both of you.
But in a situation whereby you're under pressure, probably parental pressure, and then you really love this guy, you have seen the future with this guy, you believe that with this guy everything will be okay, and then your parents are blind to that, and they said, no, you are not going to marry him. What would you do in such a situation?
If your love is strong enough to withstand what you'll be facing, go ahead, because with you and your woman
But
or your man,
you need parental blessings.
you see this parental blessing.
We have a
is-
caller.
Okay.
Hello, good evening. Please reduce the volume of your radio set. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What is your name and where are you calling from?
I'm an one from Tunde.
Okay, please go ahead.
I just want to know, like, you've been in a relationship for like 7 years, and you didn't just come up and say that she's no longer interested, maybe she just left you for like a couple of months, and she like come back like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Do you think she can be that kind of person another chance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll deal with that. Yeah, Eunice.
Yeah.
Okay.
His
All right, thank
question
you very
is,
much.
if you've been in a relationship for about 7 years,
7 years.
and the lady, for instance, leaves you for just a month, you know, like
And then
you
return,
separate
yeah.
and then return, will you be able to give the person another chance?
It's possible. You can.
Yeah,
You can.
it is. It is possible.
All you need is just to look out for one or two things. If truly she's remorseful and
Yes,
she
and
has
she's
changed
ready
her
to
ways.
stay.
Yeah, she's ready to stay.
And you too, you've made up your mind that you want to accept her back.
Yeah, you can accept her back, but with very, very
Cautiously.
and then with a sensitivity,
Your
a high
antennas up.
antenna, to observe so that she's not coming to break your heart again.
Okay.
Is that okay? Just give her a second chance. We all deserve second chance.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Wow. Eunice. So,
You see, this area you brought up now is vast. Parental consent. I had a story of a guy. Okay, parental consent and tribe came,
together.
yes, to form this problem. The guy wanted to marry the lady, and the lady's parents said no. The lady was ready to marry the guy no matter what. They kept going, and the father kept refusing. So the lady said, damn my parents, I will marry you. And the boy's parents accepted the lady and took her like their own child. But in the course of the relationship, it's like the parents placed the curse on her. When she got pregnant, it was difficult to give birth. And the thing went beyond 10 months. And they kept praying and praying. They now took her to the hospital, and she finally gave birth after 3 days of labor, and she died.
Wow.
And the child survived it. They took the dead body to the village. Anyway, as we don't have much time, maybe we'll deal with it next time. It will be.
I think we should hang them there.
Okay.
We should hang it up there.
All right.
Come next week, you will hear the full gist about the
Story of the tribe.
Love is all we need to be what we desire to be in life. And love is all we need to relate with ourselves, even to relate with God. God himself is love. And because we are of God, we are love. We are an embodiment of love. And it is expected of each and every one of us to love our neighbors even as much as we love ourselves. Yes.
Yes, talking about love, we love you so much. We volunteered our time to be here to heal marriages and relationships. But we need to remain on air. We need sponsors. We need partners. We need you to have a relationship with us and this program. It's a passion that we have. And I'm sure many people are passionate about this. Some people have already reached out in love and we want to appreciate them. Great Jolad Concepts, suppliers of quality diesel at affordable prices, have been magnanimous in reaching out and saying, I love this program and I want it to continue. Please join us. Let's join hands together and bring marriages back to where it's supposed to be, so that this world will be a better place. The world needs to be healed.
Yeah, I think I will use this medium too to say thank you to the provincial pastor of Lagos Province 5, the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Bola Shokoya, and his assistant, Pastor Nili Ajibola. We want to use this medium to say thank you for your kind gesture. It is our prayer that the Lord God Almighty will continue to bless you in Jesus' name. Thank you very much. By the grace of God, if the Lord tarries, we see you on Monday. God bless.
Good night.
Good night.